One of my absolutely very best friends in life is Salvatore. And he called me on Monday saying that he was so weak that he asked if I could take him over to his holistic chiropractor. And so, as luck would have it, I had time. So I dropped what I was doing and went and got him and took him over there, the other side of town, to the chiropractor's office. And then when that was over, the chiropractor said he needs to get to a cardiologist right away because there's something wrong. And you need to go check, you need to get checked out. And then he made the most wonderful suggestion ever, which I hadn't thought of. Go to the emergency room at a heart hospital, and then every doctor who meets you is going to be a heart doctor. Salvatore happens to be a kind of guy who never goes to a doctor. Last time he went, he was 20 years old, and he's 60 now. And so he's really healthy, no drugs, no drinking, he just, some supplements and eats well, and so he's really in good shape. But he's just been feeling so horrible, and he was so weak, could barely make it to the car. So we get over to the heart hospital. They take him right in, and they do all these tests, and they hook him up to everything, and they're just testing. I stayed as long as I could, and then I had to go home. And then he texts me later and says he has to have open heart surgery. Like, oh my gosh, like right out of the clinic. So life changes on an instant, just this drop of a second, your life goes in a different direction. That was on a Monday. So Tuesday they continued doing more tests and getting prepped, and then they scheduled for the operation on Wednesday. Well, what I wanted to share about this is that since it's happened now, this is now Friday, so it's been 2 days later. And what an interesting thing it is to watch the family, the tribe, and everybody come together to support him. When there's somebody's got a problem, it's just a beautiful thing to watch. We set up an email list of almost 80 people who would care about him and what's going on, and I just send updates of what happens every day. Then his parents got here, and so they just got here last night, and it's really nice. I remember when I worked with the Red Cross on emergency messages, what I saw that when somebody had an emergency, if somebody's in the military, let's say your son was in the military in Germany, and the father goes and gets in a motorcycle accident and was really, really seriously injured, then the family calls Red Cross and asks if they can send a message to the commander to his base and see if they'll send him home. Well, the process with that is that the Red Cross will verify with the doctor that does he really think it's essential for the son to come home. And only if the doctor says yes are we allowed to send a message. If the doctor says no, we can't send the message. So if he says yes, we send a message to that commander, and it's up to the commander is the one who decides whether he can come home or not. So I just thought it was really neat. I watched that. I did that for about 4 years, and it was really amazing to watch the family come together when there's an emergency and come to support each other and the love that's there. And I think it's an absolutely beautiful thing. Assuming, of course, you get along with your family. Maybe you don't even want to be around them, but let's say that you do. You have a reasonably normal family. Everybody comes together to support that person, and it's really, really a beautiful thing to watch. And I know he really appreciates everything that we're, all the kind thoughts and the love that we're sending him. And he really appreciates that, as everybody else who is going through this would also appreciate that. So another thing to pay attention to is that when you're not feeling good, you need to quit fighting going to the doctor and go find, because we're not doctors. We don't know what's going on, and we don't know. Since he's such an adamant anti-doctor person, I knew that he knew something was really serious, because he did not argue about going to the emergency room, and then he just knew that something major was going on. And so now they've gone in and replaced it. There was a valve that was out, and they did that. It was all cut up here, and it's like a major deal. So we're going to go through the recovery with him. We got lots of people who can take turns when he gets out and is able to kind of get around. We can be checking in and doing stuff for him. So anyway, so it's interesting how life changes on just a drop of a hat. You get redirected in another place you didn't even think was going to happen, and how much love there is in the world that people come together and love the person and their family or their friend and everything to help them recover. So I hope you are not going through such a thing like that, but if you do, I hope you also that you're having the same amazing experience to see how everybody pulls together, and as humans we pull together to support each other. So talk to you later next week. Thanks for checking in. Bye.